I'm back for part two of my very long series on my stroke and what happened after. Um, so I don't think I was in a coma-like state for 6 weeks, like I said yesterday. Because I got to thinking about it today. And I remember my being in the hospital playroom and crawling around. I remember my family coming up to visit me, my aunt and her best friend coming up to spend the day with me so that my mom could go home and spend time with her other two kids. And I remember that she made a good friend up there. And my granny, my mom's mom, crocheted me a mobile for above my hospital bed of clowns. And the girl in the room across the hall just loved it. So my mom got her mom to make another one, and it didn't arrive until the day after she was discharged. And I remember watching Mary Lou Retton win the gold, and Jenny from All My Children being blown up on a jet ski. I don't remember what all tests they ran on me while I was up there. But I do remember one of them was a spinal tap or a lumbar puncture that was done without my parents' consent by inexperienced med students with no supervising doctor in the room and my mother not in the room. I remember my mother pounding on the door to be let in because I was screaming and crying because it was very, very painful because the medical students didn't know what they were doing. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if my parents filed a complaint or what. And I remember that I hated my doctor. Her name was Dr. Shirazy. Chorazy. So I honestly don't remember if I had learned to talk again yet, but in my head, I took out the H and the O and called her Dr. Crazy. And then shortly after that, I was discharged and got home just in time for my 8th birthday. And that's when the fun really started. And we'll get into that more tomorrow. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.